Well, hey crew, how's it going today? Today we're going to be diving into the latest and greatest from Turtle Beach, the new Afterglow Ignite and Rematch Advanced controllers. I currently have the Xbox versions, so we're going to dive into each of them, unbox them, show you a little bit about them, and talk about them a little bit. First off, I think we're going to dive into the Afterglow Ignite. The reason being is there's no color options for this one, and we'll save this really cool, space looking one for second. So we'll just pop this guy up here in the corner, and let's bring up the Afterglow Ignite controller. I'm going to use my handy dandy jerry rig everything knife to pop these sticker seals. Now, if you have been a longtime fan of the channel, you will know that I've been covering Turtle Beach products for quite a while, and they have been a longtime supporter of my channel, and I can't thank them long enough, even as I cut the boxes open with these sticker seals. But we are going to pop open the box here, and while we're getting this open, just to talk a little bit about the controller, it has RGB, Hall effect triggers, and mappable buttons, so you can be set up for the ultimate form of success. Looks like we are going to have the fun cardboard molded shape here for our controller. Try to get the box here just a little bit so you can kind of see what it's like. We'll have a little bit of literature here, so kind of like what happens when things don't work, and it's always nice when there's QR codes. We're going to have our fun candy that you should never eat. Don't eat this. Just throw it away or put it in a box you have in storage. Just don't eat it. Looks like we're going to get a pretty standard USB-C to USB controller cable, and then we're going to get our awesome little controller here, which is actually upside down in the package, which is kind of different. I don't feel like the other ones are upside down, but I could be wrong. And it looks like this is pretty sealed tight. So we'll go ahead and get this open. And are you guys ready for the grand reveal? Let's see the Afterglow Ignite, and oh my gosh, it's a black controller. You can't see, oh my gosh, you can't see any of this insane patterning. So let's see if we can't get this bad boy plugged in here. I'm gonna try to unwind this cable. These little cable ties are always so annoying, but I appreciate it when they get stuff plugged in. I'm going to lean in front of the camera, be a little obnoxious here for all of 2 seconds, just so we can get a USB cable plugged in. And let's go see what this beautiful pattern on this controller looks like. Let's see how quick it takes to light up. I did hear the noise, and look at that. That is so sick. Look, it's going through all the colors. It's got a cool RGB effect, just swirling on the inside. This looked like a complete, look at this. Here, I'm gonna unplug it quickly. You can't even tell that has a translucent effect behind it. Talk about a sleeper, out of nowhere control. Imagine giving this to one of your friends and they just have no clue, and now I can't get the controller to turn back on. Oh, it's a little bit of a snug fit in that USB-C cable, which isn't the worst thing. And now for some reason it doesn't want to turn back on. What have I done? What did I do wrong to this controller? Let's try one more time. There we go. I might have had the cable. Weird, you can't put cables in upside down with USB-C, but I guess it just wasn't quite a snug fit. Now we are going to get a really cool effect here where you can set your trigger depth. This is usually a feature we only see on Elite controllers or super premium controllers, so this is super neat to see. Plus, 2 mappable paddles on the back, which is a super nice aesthetic touch to this controller. This controller is packing so many features on it for just being a wired controller. Again, this comes in at $50, and because this just looks so freaking cool, we're gonna get rid of this box and just let that guy play and animate its heart to death over there. We'll lose this guy. And we're going to bring in the next star of the show. This is the Rematch Advanced controller, coming in at $40. It comes in 4 colors: Cotton Candy, Blue Kissoon, Coyote Bloom, and my favorite, Dark Cosmos, which they were nice enough to send me over. So let's get this one cracked open, see if maybe I can't botch ripping the box open again. It's always fun, seeing how bad I fail at unboxing stuff. Which is always fun. Now this controller has multi-image design, Hall effect triggers, and the same 2 mappable buttons we see on the other side. I think really the big premium here is just going to be the design aesthetic of how these look. We're going to get that same exact cable here. We got that silica packet, just throw that off to the side. And our controller again is upside down in the box, which is definitely interesting, but we will get rid of this here, move some stuff off to the side here, and we got that same nicely packaged controller set up in here. And let's get ready for the grand reveal. Listen, look, I've been staring at this like symbol, wanting to see how bad this controller like looks from a cool perspective for a while now. So let's just enjoy this together. Ooh, that is like a super glossy finish. Whoa, I was not expecting that. And it's got kind of like a, I don't know if you guys can see it really well. This kind of has like a sunken in like reflective design to it, which is super cool. We don't have anything on the back outside of just some blue color toned paddles on the back for you. You get the same trigger depth settings on the back, which is again super cool. We usually only see that on Elite controllers, but we do have that set up here. I don't think this does any cool light up effects or anything, but let's just check real quick. Again, I'm pretty sure they don't do this, but let's get it powered up and just see if anything happens here. Nope, nothing happens there. I kind of figured it, but let's get the nice light up going back on that Afterglow Ignite controller. But yeah, this is going to be the latest and greatest controllers for wired from Turtle Beach. I'd love to know your thoughts on them down below in the comments. Let me know which one's your favorite. Is it the Dark Cosmos, or do you love the Afterglow Ignite's awesome like gear clock RGB mechanic system? With that being said, I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for supporting my channel. If you're new here, consider joining the crew by hitting that subscribe button. I put up a new video every single day, and I can't wait to catch you guys in a future video.